Hi, my name is Holly Baglio, and this is the first video I'm making for Facebook Reels. If you are looking into the topic of human hunting parties, I pray my personal experience can help you. I was born September 12th of 1974, and I just turned 50! I ended one jubilee and began a new one, so this is a very exciting time period for me in my life. Also, it's my 10-year anniversary with Yahushua HaMashiach, my Savior, Creator, and Golden Bow. I married him December 12th of 2014, so 2024 is a big year for me. When I was a child, approximately, I think maybe 6, 7, 8 years old, I know I was under the age of 9. I was put through a human hunting party. I was taken by a man who had a fake passport for me. My birthday is September 12th, 1974. A couple years ago, I learned through listening to military talk on the Sean Ryan show that when the government wants to give you a new ID, they add 1 month, 1 day, and 1 year onto your original birth date, and they give you a brand new ID. So this man had a fake passport, and the birthday was October 13th, 1975. He called me Lori Renaud Schultz, or Renee Schultz, or Lori Schultz. This man trafficked me on a commercial airliner. This is a drawing of his office. This is me standing here. That's a desk with a lamp on it, some books. This is a picture. No, I'm sorry. This is a window where I was looking outside. This is the man's desk, and there were a bunch of books lining his office. And again, that's me. When I was a little kid, for the life of me, I could not understand why the people at the airport or the stewardesses on the airplane did not recognize that I was not his kid. I looked nothing like him. I was scared and terrified the whole time, and no one at the airport, no one on the airplane batted an eyelash while this man trafficked me. I live in New Jersey, and I was trafficked all the way over to Buckingham Palace. At Buckingham Palace, there was a man and woman who would torture us children. Us children were chained up in the dungeon, in one of the dungeons at Buckingham Palace. This is me. This is another girl. Well, she's grown up into a woman now, but she's public and she gives her testimony. She is a whistleblower over in the United Kingdom. She was trying to help us, other kids, understand what was happening to us. To me, it felt like this man and woman were speaking another language. We were chained up to the floor. And these are bugs and snakes in the dungeon. The drugs were in the food. And the man and woman beat the kids, throwing us down the stairs, torturing us, traumatizing us. For the human hunting parties, the adults had previously decided what kids were going to die and what kids were going to live. We were stripped down naked and told to run. Run! Most of the kids did not make it. If we were caught, we were raped and murdered. And then at the sound of the bugle, when it blew at the end of the human hunting party, that was our cue for the kids still left alive to come out of hiding, or a cue for the adults to stop raping us and murdering us because the party had ended. I still have a problem with certain horns blowing because of the human hunting party. Possibly the reason why they had determined that I would survive the human hunting party is because I'm a created human. I come from deep underground military bases, and I am here to expose black operations in our military and government and what they really do, such as places like Area 51, While everybody is mesmerized by the UFOs or UAPs on the surface of the earth, what people don't realize is that Area 51 is approximately 150 levels purposefully for the manufacturing of adrenochrome and the warehousing of alien species. When they trafficked me through Area 51, I'm sorry, they put me and the other kids through radiation poisoning. They put us out in a field inside an army barrack and then dropped a nuke. And us children were exposed to the fallout. And the white lab coats, I guess you'd call them the white lab coats, the handlers, the programmers, they conducted their human experiments on us. And it was brutal. Thank you for your time. I hope to come back to give you more stories. All of these stories that I present to you are my own personal experiences that I lived through. I am here as a whistleblower to expose child trafficking, satanic ritual abuse, and what really happens in deep underground military bases, because I was born into these MK Ultra projects stemming from Operation Paperclip. It is my understanding that still to date, there are children chained up in the Buckingham Palace dungeons. Human hunting parties are still taking place. And who's going to stop them? I want to stop them. And by giving my testimony, I feel this is the only way I can go back for the other kids still chained up and locked up in a cage being trafficked. Excuse me for my nerves. Again, this is my first video that I'm making for Facebook Reels, but I plan to come back and continue to give you more of my testimony and explain to you exactly what it was like to be trafficked through deep underground military bases. What it's like to be an MK Ultra, mind control survivor, SRA, satanic ritual abuse survivor, and DID, dissociative identity disorder. And these are my drawings of the extreme trauma, torture-based mind control techniques that me and the other children that were put through. I plan to expose transhumanism. Thank you.